Enzo, an important point here. What did you make of it today?
Yeah, as you said, an important point. I think we create enough to win the game. We shot more than 20 times. Probably the only thing we miss has been the goal. Sometimes you need 2 shots and you score, but it's important to create the right volume that we create today. Also, I think this is a tricky game, tricky stadium. Sunny day, the pitch was dry. They tried to kill the tempo, so it was not easy. But anyway, we take the point, we move the table, another clean sheet, and we move on.
I was going to ask about that clean sheet. How important is our defensive performances? That's back-to-back clean sheets now as well.
Yeah, I think we just conceded probably one header from set pieces and the last chance at the end in transition. Overall, we controlled them very well. On the ball, I think we were very good. And as you said, another clean sheet. The most important thing, when you cannot win, it's important you don't lose. So it's okay.
What did you make of the second half performance, maybe in comparison to the first half? Sort of, what did you say at half time?
No, we just prepared the game in the way the game was, in terms of because we play Thursday night. The idea was to start in one way and finish in the other way, and this is the reason why second half we play with the Nico, Cole, Pedro, the ones that they were inside. But Keenan did very well, very good game. Noni also, after a long injury, is back and almost 1 hour good, so happy for them.
Cool. I wanted to ask about Rob Sanchez as well. As you mentioned, he made that important save at the end, and he made an important save at the end of Spurs as well. How pleased are you with his sort of progression now?
No, yeah, Robert is doing, I said many times, he's doing well, but I think also their keeper was very good and we could score some more goals.
And then, of course, the supporters as well. Obviously a West London derby, but how important were they?
No, absolutely. And you can see at the end that they also, appreciate, I think, the effort from the players. And this is what we need until the end, because with them we are much better.
Tosin, important point here. What did you make of it today?
Yeah, it's a tough ground to come to, so to come away with a clean sheet and a point is a positive we can take.
How did you find the game today? A tough one defensively?
Yeah, it's obviously they're an end-to-end team. They get 11 men behind the ball and they attack fast, but we dealt with it well. We just didn't manage to score on the other end.
And that's back-to-back clean sheets now as well. You must be happy with that one.
Yeah, definitely. Back-to-back clean sheets is always important, and it's going to be very important for these last few games.
What's it like coming up against players like Vissa, Mbeumo, all these sorts of players, especially away from home? How do you get used to that sort of challenge here?
Yeah, those two are a very dynamic duo. They attack you hard and fast, and they have good combinations. But we dealt with that today.
Nice. And we now go into another important week. We start off with Legia Warsaw next week. How important is it going to be that we keep that momentum going now?
Yeah, definitely. We go to Warsaw and we try to get a result there to take back to Stamford Bridge and push on in that competition.
And a message on the supporters today who were cheering from the first minute to the last.
Yeah, amazing support, even at the end where they were clapping and singing for us. Even though we got a draw, we were looking for 3 points, but they were amazing today.